Stars overhead turn my head and I caught you by eye for the first time. My life to serve, look no further, I'm finally found something to hold on to. I couldn't I couldn't see it for someone to see me like you do, and over and over anew, seen and known. It started with you. Wasn't over my head, would have run, but instead you were watching, you were listening. Someone to hold on to. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't see it for someone.
Here's to getting wasted. Not been a lot of time.
Over and over anew, seen and known. It started with you. Couldn't believe it. I couldn't see it for someone to see me like you do, and over and over anew, seen and known. It started with you.
Great, how about you?
I still don't believe it. I couldn't see it for someone to see me like you do, and over and over anew, seen and known. It started with you.
This is the dress.
And all of it's crazy.
I did it well. Yeah. Feels amazing.
And we're here because we want those moments for you. We're here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love, it isn't just happily ever after. Love is the experience the two of you are gonna have together writing your own story. It's not one single moment, not just this moment, but it's every moment. It's the big moments like getting down on one knee and proposing or having many babies in the future. But it's the million little moments that happen in between the big ones. It's falling asleep next to each other every night. It's spending the holidays together with your families. These everyday moments are gonna fuse together into one giant experience. And even though that experience is so incredible, words fail us when we try and describe it. That's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not necessarily described. But trying to describe love is one of our favorite things to do. Right? We use the words we have to write songs and stories and poems about love. It's what the two of you are about to do with the vows that you've written. The two of you may have met on a dating app by chance, but today you're making a choice. You're choosing each other. You've both chosen to be with someone who enhances you, someone who makes you think, makes you smile, someone who makes every day a little brighter. And now you're gonna make promises to each other that you intend to keep. And there's a simple premise to each of the promises you're about to make. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up and you're saying to the other, whatever experiences I'm going to have in my life, I want you to be a part of.
Okay. Jeff, from the moment I met you, I knew something was different. I wasn't sure if it was your beautiful blue eyes, but it was that night when we were sitting in my car laughing over different fart joke features and singing karaoke that I knew deep down inside I was gonna know you for a very long time. I've waited for you my whole life. And in you, I have found the man I have always been searching for. You are my ride or die. You're the one I can always count on, and I promise to be the same for you now and always. Every day I share with you has been one amazing adventure after another. Life with you is never dull. Every day is special in its own way, whether we're binge watching TV shows or traveling to new adventures and going on fun destinations. I know my life with you will always be full and fulfilled, as long as you're the one by my side. With you, I have found my forever home, my lobster, my soulmate, and my confidant. I love you deeply, more than words will ever express. Today, I stand before you with a heart full of love, joy, and anticipation for the future. I promise to continue celebrating the moments, big and small, with you by my side. I vow to be your loving wife and partner, your travel companion, your laughter, and your greatest supporter. I love you today and every day until the end of time.
Aaron, as we stand here in front of our friends and family, I know there is no one in the world I'd rather spend the rest of my life with than you. Early on in our relationship, I knew that there was something special about you and us that was different from the rest. I still can't believe that you love Friends as much as I do. As your husband, I promise to always take care of you, to have your back when the times are tough, to make you laugh, smile, and have as many adventures as possible. I promise I will always be there for you, no matter what life has in store for us. Now, as we embark on our greatest adventure yet, there is no one in the world I'd want by my side. I know we will be able to accomplish anything and overcome any challenges that stand in our way if we do it together. I love you more than you know and can't wait for you to be my wife.
Aaron, do you take Jeff to be your husband? Do you promise to laugh with him, to go on adventures with him, to support him through life's tough moments, to be proud of him, and to find new reasons to love him each and every day of your life?
I do.
All right, that's good news. Jeff, do you take Erin to be your wife? And do you promise to laugh with her, to go on adventures with her, to support her through life's tough moments, to be proud of her, and to find new reasons to love her each and every day of your life?
I do.
Jeff,
Jeff,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my commitment to you
as a symbol of my commitment to you
and to our partnership in life.
and to our partnership in life.
Wear it as a pledge of my love
Wear it as a pledge of my love
and symbol of all that we share.
and symbol of all that we share.
Aaron, I give you this ring
Aaron, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my commitment to you
as a symbol of my commitment to you,
and to our partnership in life.
to our partnership in life.
Wear it as a pledge of my love
Wear it as a pleasure. What is it? Pledge of my love.
and symbol of all that we share.
And symbol of all that we share.
Jeff and Aaron, in front of all these witnesses here today, and by the authority somehow vested in me by the state of California, it's with joy that I now have the privilege of officially pronouncing you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Now, before we kick off the celebration, Jeff and Aaron had one last tradition they want to do. Hang on, come over here. There we go. And that's the breaking of the glass. So the breaking of the glass is one of the most beloved traditions in a Jewish wedding ceremony. Jeff and Aaron, when the two of you entered into this covenant of marriage today, you committed an irrevocable act. It's permanent and it's final. And the breaking of the glass, just like that commitment, is also permanent and final. Just as the pieces of glass can never be put back together and returned to their former state, the promises you made today forever bind you in your new state of marriage. So here's what we're gonna do. 1, 2, 3. Mazel tov! Ladies and gentlemen, I will introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Jeffrey Syme.
Without further ado, please help me welcome Mr. and Mrs. Syme.
I also want to thank Aaron's parents, Lori and Bill, for raising such a kind, wonderful, and compassionate daughter. Yes. Lori and Bill! I hope you don't mind sharing her, since I feel we now have a daughter. Yeah. Jeff, I always knew you would grow up to be a wonderful man, as you have had your father as a role model. And I may be a little biased, but I am sure I am not alone when I say that Jeff is a person who is kind and generous. I know the world is a better, happier place with you in it, and Erin makes you even better because she just brings out the very best qualities in you. My wish for you and Erin is that today is only the beginning of your happy days together. May you continue to love and cherish each other, respect each other, and please continue to laugh together.
Jeff is going to propose to Erin. And we knew something was going to happen because he called and said, "Can I talk to you and Lori?" And like, we're not stupid. We go, "Okay." So he comes over and he sits down and he is scared to death. I mean, and he's looking over and he says, "You know, I want to ask Erin to get married, yada, yada, yada." And he looks at Lori and Lori says, "It'll be fine. What do you think, Bill?" So I looked at him and I said, "I'll tell you something. If you ever make her cry or hurt her, I will find you, I will take your head off, and I'll rip your eyes out." So my son calls me up and he says, "Dad, did you really say that?" And I said, "You bet your ass I did." And so I tell you this to say,
Excuse me, we all thought he was an asshole.
but the other side of it is that he's the one, he's really come through. I mean, I've gotten closer and closer to him, and I'm enjoying him, and I'm so happy for him and Erin. And I apologize for my little speech that night. Okay.
And I feel like finally this person that I love more than like basically any other human being on the planet has someone who actually is deserving of her. And I never felt that way before, ever. And it's just like the most beautiful, wonderful thing that I could ever hope for. And when Jeff wanted to propose to Erin, I feel like that's when we really got to know each other, because Jeff wanted to do everything perfectly, and there's like a lot of nerves, right? Like when you're gonna propose to someone and when you want to pick a ring and when you, all of these things. And we talked on the phone constantly. We called each other all the time. I did like secret detective work. We like made a whole kinds of things up with Erin, and I feel like you are just like perfect for her. And I trust you completely. I think that you, Jeff, are like perfect for my best friend in the entire world. And I'm so happy for both of you. And I love you both so much.
Erin and I were still living together when she met Jeff. I will never forget the moment she matched with him. She ran up to me all excited. She had matched with this really cute guy. He had really pretty blue eyes. And he seemed like, and I quote, he had so many wonderful friends, which I have come to find is very true. I'm a very hopeless romantic who loves the idea of love. And getting to be the third wheel of your love story has been one of the greatest privileges of my life. You two have a very special connection and a very selfless love that extends to everyone here around you. You've touched the lives of everyone here tonight in some meaningful way. You've laughed with us, you've cried with us, you've danced with us, and even gone shot for shot with us with very mixed results. You've all been there for all of us, and I know I speak for everyone here tonight when I say, in the words of your favorite sitcom, we'll be there for you.
I can say on behalf of our friend group that we always knew that Jeff wanted to get married, but the challenge was, would he ever find a woman that would meet his criteria? Because Jeff is incredibly picky. And then he met you. And you completely validated his lifelong mission of being incredibly picky and specific and detail-oriented and caring about his decisions. You made the whole thing pay off. It's such a cliche thing to say, but you are the perfect match. I've never seen anyone compliment a partner the way you do. The way you care for him, the way you look after him. And it's such a privilege to be able to sit here next to a childhood best friend that I've known since I was 8 years old, along with Eric and a lot of other familiar faces in the room, to be able to congratulate you guys on your wedding day. It is truly an honor and privilege.
Erin, my wife, and I would love to thank all you guys for being here. This has been more than we could ever have dreamed and imagined. We really want to thank my parents, Mike and Diane, and Aaron's parents, Lori and Bill. We thank you guys so much for everything you guys have done, for the example you guys have set as husband and wives, and we honestly hope that we can, if we can be 5% of what you guys have taught us and shown us, we will consider ourselves like really lucky. So thank you guys all for being here. You guys will always be in our hearts, and let's fucking dance.
Thank you.